Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. This is part 2 of my Let's Play, and we have awakened on a sandy shore. Last time we learned the tutorial on a ship of monsters, and the ship sunk. It seems she is washed up on a desert island along with the wreckings of the skeleton ship. She decides to take a look around to see what she can see. Ooh, that's right. I can destroy blocks and stuff. Suddenly, Oz hears a voice. There's nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place anyway? How did I even get here? The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Oz might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. There's plenty here. Isle of Awakening, the land of infinite opportunity. The sky is such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell, more likely. Huh? What's that noise? Hey, Bunches! Who the heck are you? Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank and you woke up on this beach? So how come you didn't target too? What's your story? Your name's Oz and you're an apprentice builder. Huh, never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess? Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Over here. Oh, it's this way. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Bet you never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. What, that? You don't remember seeing me on board. But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... What the? Hey, that girl isn't dead after all. Sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Where am I? How did I get here? Yeet! You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who will take me captive and then demand ransom for my safe return. Ah! There she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? No. All around killing people. That girl's got some serious issues. What do you say we go shut her up? Permanently. Hmm. Well, at least we're washing away the bodies. And he helps me break things. There's a workbench. Get away from me, you villains! If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Oz when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship. The one who ran around grinning while helping those horrid monsters bark orders at you. I know that you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need in order to survive while we wait for our rescue party? Oh, well, all right. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, what will we need in order to hold out until help arrives? Let me see. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued. I'd rather not die of exposure before then. The walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old check? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix the place up. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick them up, and you won't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it will take for the search party to locate us, so we'll need enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a scallywinkle or 2 on the shore. They're edible as long as you give them a good grilling on the bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily, there's plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels about from the shipwreck lying around. You may as well put them to use. Now, I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on those lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm to get my beauty sleep. Don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we shall have to make do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling us what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here anyway? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're the most impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, Builder, you'll do these favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery. Yes. That's wonderful. I knew you'd do exactly as I asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then, when you become a full-fledged builder, you'll have to thank me for it. Training exercises? Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead? Okay. That girl really gives me the hump. First, she won't stop whining. Then, the moment she wants something done, she's barking orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her skivvy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. You've got to look out for number 1, and that's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You know you said before you were a builder? Is that like something to do with the duck's nose? Well, whatever this builder business is about, I'll help you out, only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which of her errands you'll do first? If it was up to me, I'd mend those walls while we're here. Just put some planks in the holes, and hey, presto, we've buildered ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blanked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. Okay. Ooh. I keep falling off the sides. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Oops. Here we go. I guess there's some right here. I made a room. Oz, you repaired my room. Your room? Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by any time you like. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Right, next up is dinner. She wanted us to put some of those scallywinkle things on a bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? I learned a new recipe. Bonfire. What's the deal with that book? Huh? You just invented bonfires, and now you can build one if you have enough materials? All you need to do is put together some wood and oil and on that worn out workbench. Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. Here. All you need now is wood. That girl said you could get some driftwood and broken barrels on the beach. Whatever that means. Anyway, you'll better get that bonfire built. No use starving her. It'll only put her in an even worse mood than she's already in. There we go. What's that you've made? It's hot as heck and spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? You can use a bonfire to cook food. Select an ingredient and put it on the fire with X, then press A to start cooking. See what happens when you throw a scallywinkle on. Where are scallywinkles? Hey Oz, I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about this making and materials and builders, but what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here to get materials, which you use to make new stuff. And that's what being a builder is all about? Ah, okay. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. How come I don't know already? Look, they might be tenpenny where you're from. I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. Now, in the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking us for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them all for ourselves. Oh, oil. Dry grass. There's the scallywinkles. And how do I pick it up? Oh, there. What's that funny looking thing you've got there? It wouldn't be one of those scallywinkles that girl was jabbering about by chance. Well, it smells pretty fishy to me. If we ate one of them raw, we'd be chucking up chunks till the break of dawn. And that's something I'd rather avoid. We can also eat kelp if need be. Though somehow I doubt Lulu would eat the kelp. Careful, Oz. That scallywinkle just fell into the fire. Ah, that must be how you cook it. So you builders can make food too, huh? Still, it'll be a while till that scallywinkle's completely cooked. Let's go look for some more materials while we wait. It takes the food a little bit of time to cook. Try to be patient. It'll be ready before you know it. Let's go back and get that dry grass, because I think that's how we make the beds. Do, 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 do. Squish! Alright, there's more dry grass that way. Let's go that way. That's necessary. That's necessary. I think this is the multiplayer thing. Examine. I think that's how you unlock multiplayer. Beat this, monsters! Yeah! Let! I made my first seared scallywinkle. Is that the smell of a succulently seared scallywinkle? I can't say that. Succulently seared scallywinkle. I must have it. Nom nom nom. Ah, the scent of the seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains. Simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to scallywinkles, you know. You can see if anything else looks vaguely edible and try cooking it on a bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than a raw fare. It makes me feel healthier, too. Just remember what cookery is all about: experimentation. How rude of me. I just realized I never asked your names. Oz and Malroth, you say. I know you're a builder, Oz, but what do you do, Malroth? Well, I don't know what I do. I just woke up on this island but can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. Well, well, an apprentice builder and her amnesic friend. What an unexpected partnership. Oh, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like her, you must be dreaming. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and that seared scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. So, Oz, how's the progress going with the straw bedding I asked you to make? I'm really rather ready to hit the hay. Eureka! I learned a new recipe. Straw bedding. Here we go. She's got her book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Knew it. Well, I think I saw something dry and grassy to the shore to the west. Could that be what you're looking for? Yes, it was. Make 3 piles of straw bedding. This is wonderful, Oz. You made a bed for me and a couple for yourselves, too. Taking a nap during the day will help recharge our energies, and after the sun goes down, we'll be able to while away the dark, well, dangerous night in dreamland. I wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with the builder on a deserted island, no dust. When the children of Hargon attacked my home of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on that accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Oh, Papa, Mama, I may be marooned on a desert island with these two lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Thanks. Anyway, thank you both ever so much for sorting out our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we all get some well-earned rest. That's nice. I want food. Your fullness gauge drops to 0, you won't be able to dash. It's wise to eat before that happens. Oh. Where'd she go? Let's finish off the task Lulu gave us before we go to bed. I'd rather not have that ninny nagging us all night. Let's see now. You've repaired the room, sorted out my sleeping arrangements, and made me supper. I do believe that's everything. I must say, it's a real relief to have a builder around, and judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you more work to do so that you might blossom as a builder. The castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a little fun adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture, and maybe even some manners. Now then, Oz, I want you to go out at first light every morning and forage 30 scallywinkles and 50 strips of kelp. It must be all cooked by lunchtime or I shall be cross. That's not happening. I thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she got what she wanted, but she's as big a pain in the neck as she was before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. I wish I could do what you do. Hey, Oz, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Oz. I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what was it you do first? No, that's not right. Damn it, why isn't this working? All right, you asked for it. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. Why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. Forget it. I thought making stuff would be fun in games, but it actually is harder than it looks. Sorry, Oz. I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you evened things out and made something for me. I learned a new recipe. Open Club. I'm gonna make one for me too. Is that for me? Why would I want a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an open club. I can use it to whack stuff? Ha ha ha! That sounds right up my alley. All right, I'll take it. Give it here. Oh, What are you waiting for? Come on, come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oz gives an open club to Marlis. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. Ha ha ha! I like it. No, I love it. Squishing slimes will be so much more satisfying now. And to think you made it only using the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Oz. This club really is the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Huh? Oz? Can you feel that? Some kind of evil aura. Must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it seems more dangerous than those scrawny slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead and you'll be scrapping with the best of them in no time. The monster's somewhere down the coast to the west. Come on! I want to break in my new club by breaking in that sucker's skull. All right. And I can save. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to call it here. Next time, we will go defeat whatever the evil aura monster is and continue our building on the Island of Awakening. So thank you very much for joining me on Dragon Quest Builders 2, and I'll see you next time. Bye!